Most men think mental strength is forged only in extreme situations. Hardship, heartbreak, pain. But in reality, your mental armor is built or broken in the small, ordinary moments of every single day. These aren't motivational slogans, these are tangible actions, small wins that stack into something much bigger. Do these daily, and you'll build a mind that doesn't fold, doesn't hesitate, and doesn't break. 1. Waking up without hitting snooze. This is where the battle starts. The alarm goes off, and your first instinct is to delay. Just 5 more minutes. But what you're really doing is training yourself to choose comfort over commitment. Getting up on that first ring tells your brain, we do hard things. Over time, this builds discipline before your day even begins. It's not about the alarm. It's about honoring your word the second the day starts. 2. Making your bed with intention. It sounds simple, maybe even soft. But it's not about the bed. It's about order. About taking control over your environment. When you organize the space you sleep in, you start your day with structure, not chaos. That energy carries forward into everything else you do. Men who can't handle their own space rarely manage anything bigger. Start here, start small, and do it like it matters, because it does. 3. Finishing your workouts, even when you want to stop. Anyone can show up to the gym, but it's in those last reps, when your arms burn or your legs shake, that real progress happens. Most guys check out early. They do just enough. Mentally unbreakable men, they finish what they start. Even if it's ugly, even if it's slow. Every time you choose to push through, you build that inner voice that says, we don't quit. 4. Saying no to temptations that offer short-term pleasure. Scrolling endlessly, junk food, texting that girl you know is bad news. The world is full of traps designed to weaken you through pleasure. Learning to say no to these things trains delayed gratification, a skill almost no one has anymore. The man who can delay his reward will always beat the man who chases quick highs. Every time you resist, you're sharpening your self-control like a blade. 5. Doing one uncomfortable task you don't want to do. There's always something you're avoiding. A call, an email, a difficult conversation. Pick one thing each day that you'd rather avoid and face it. Because every time you avoid discomfort, it grows in the background. But every time you face it head on, your confidence compounds. One difficult action a day might not seem like much, but over a month, that's 30 fears you've confronted and overcome. 6. Controlling your emotions in real time. You're going to get tested. A rude comment, an insult, a moment where your pride wants to react. But when you can feel that heat rise in your chest and choose calm instead of chaos, you're taking full ownership of your mind. That's power. Real men don't get controlled by emotion. They understand it, feel it, and still choose their response. Do this daily, and you become dangerous in the best way. 7. Reflecting on your day with brutal honesty. At the end of each day, take 5 minutes and ask, where did I win? Where did I slip? What could I have done better? Most men are too scared to face the truth about themselves, but the mentally unbreakable man seeks it. He doesn't flinch from his own flaws. He hunts them down so he can improve. A daily audit builds self-awareness, which becomes your edge in every part of life. 8. Getting lean and building a strong frame. This is your armor. And it's not about vanity. It's about sending a message to yourself, to others. A lean, strong body says you take yourself seriously, that you respect your time, your health, your future. Every workout, every clean meal, every disciplined choice is a quiet win that compounds into a body that reflects your inner standards. You don't need to be a bodybuilder. You just need to look like a man who moves with purpose. 9. Doing something that requires zero external validation. Read a book. Write a journal entry. Practice a skill. Do something every day that no one claps for. No likes. No applause. Just you doing the work because it matters to you. This kills your addiction to approval. It recenters your worth around effort, not attention. And in a world full of men chasing followers, you become the one quietly building something real. 10. Keeping one promise you made to yourself. Most men are great at breaking promises to themselves. I'll start tomorrow. Just this once. Next week, I'll be better. You want to be mentally unbreakable? Keep one promise, just one, every single day. It could be drinking a gallon of water, finishing a chapter, staying off social media for 4 hours. Doesn't matter. When you follow through on your word, especially when no one's watching, you become unstoppable. You don't need a perfect life to become strong. You don't need perfect genetics or a perfect past. You don't need the right mood, the right timing, or anyone's permission. What you need is something most men avoid. Consistency. It's carved, slowly, quietly, relentlessly. And if you're willing to stay the course, 6 months from now, you won't even recognize yourself. You'll be proud of the war you fought to get there.